all know that it's really important to take care of our teeth, right? Right?
We do.
We do. So guess what? We're going to talk to some really important people to tell you how important it is to take care of your teeth from a very early age. We have Dr. Noah Turk.
Good morning, everyone.
Hello, pediatric
Welcome.
dentist.
Yeah.
And we have Michelle Thompson.
Good morning.
And
Welcome.
you are the practice leader
I sure am.
at Keswick Kids and Family Dental. Welcome to the show.
Thank
so
you.
much.
Thanks
Great for
having
being
us.
here.
Yeah.
Oh, we're so happy that you're here. And you brought a friend.
We did.
did.
We don't have a name for our friend yet, but we did bring a friend today.
Yeah.
This is our baby shark. He's our model that we work on a lot of our children with. We explain, this shark, he's got all
How
these
to
teeth
do
and
it,
everything, and we explain
right?
he has a big toothbrush. The kids love grabbing the toothbrush and
well,
kind of getting in
I
there.
went right for it.
You already went right for it.
All right, get the inside,
Perfect.
behind.
So there is going to be a naming competition to see what we can come up with a name
Yeah,
for
he
him,
needs
so-
a really good name.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, he
'Cause
does.
he's very cool.
I love
He's very
that.
cool.
Okay.
But I was so excited to have you on the show because I think it's really important to talk about pediatric dentistry and what it is and how important it is. So take it away.
Thank you so much. I mean, pediatric dentistry, really at the heart of it is establishing something called a dental home for the community and for our children.
Right.
So a dental home is a relationship between the dentist, the pediatric dentist, and parents and their child. And so many of us are terrified of the dentist, unfortunately. And today, pediatric dentistry is more about behavior guidance, explaining, understanding the directions emotionally that children are going through with their teeth, and making sure that we can engage the community with that. So to make sure, absolutely.
Well, now that they're here, as soon as I saw you, I was like, oh my God, I remembered my pediatric dentist. Like clearly, I'm 50, so this is many years ago, right?
your age.
But I was like, wow, I remember. And I always had sort of like a very positive experience, which continued on then when I had to have the orthodontics and I had to have the surgeries or whatever it was, right? So I think it's really important.
That really is. That's amazing. Actually, you had an opportunity that not many people get, as to go to a pediatric dentist. That's one of the great things that we're so happy about being here in the community, because being a pediatric dentist and offering these services is something that's going to allow children, hopefully changing one community at a time, one child at a time.
Right.
We can't tackle the whole world all at once, but some of the latest numbers from the CDC show that 40% of children, by the age they reach kindergarten, have cavities. That's 2 in 5 children.
Wow, yeah.
40%. So the AAPD is the American Academy of Pediatric Dentistry, and pediatrics, they work together to reinforce and change all that information so that we can start seeing the child by first tooth or first birthday.
Right. So, okay.
Yes.
First tooth, first birthday. It makes sense, right?
It sure
As
does.
soon as you grow one, it's time to
Yeah.
get it checked out and make sure everything's okay.
But I like what you said about establishing a relationship. And I mean, like Michelle, when they come into the office, that I would think would be the most important thing, is establishing that first contact and I guess eliminating the fear.
First contact begins on the phone with my girls on the phone, and they are amazing at what they do. So
That's amazing.
the relationship starts as soon as they come in the door.
That's right, and I think one of the things we were explaining, you was talking about the relationship starting when they come in the door, is when we were building our office, really the goal, we've seen so many different offices, especially now with Pinterest and Instagram and a lot of different social media followings. One of our goals with building the office was that kids would drive by the office and parents and they'd say, I want to have my birthday party there.
Yep.
And we have people coming in and say, it's just a fun environment, they want to go,
Or
parents come back and they want to go to the dentist.
That's amazing.
I love that.
That's amazing. Now, there's something else you guys are doing that I thought was absolutely amazing. Tell me about what you're going into schools doing, because that was fantastic.
Oh, yes. So we go in and we do some programs with, if the teachers call us,
Yeah.
and we'll go in and do oral health education for the kids.
Yeah.
So we bring the tooth fairy.
Yeah.
We
Awesome.
bring goodie bags for the kids. And we bring our friend, whom we haven't named yet, but we will be hosting.
He's going to get a name after
We
the
will
show,
be,
for sure.
hosting a contest to name him. And we just spend some time with the kids, teaching them how to brush and floss, and they get to take pictures with the tooth fairy.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
this
that's
time
amazing.
we're also providing a pizza lunch for pretty much the entire school.
Nice.
But we're excited
That's
because we get to
amazing.
spend so much time with them.
Yeah,
Get
I
to-
think that's fantastic. You guys are doing that kind of outreach. Like, I've never actually heard that before.
Right.
So
I
that's
think
amazing.
That's right. So I think actually the experience begins before the office. It's community engagement.
Yes.
Just engaging the community and knowing that we're here and there and being able to provide those services.
Yeah.
So
We're
true.
still fairly new, so we're still getting out there in the community, but we're hosting quite a few events.
Yeah.
We did a really good Christmas event. Our grand opening event was amazing. We had a live DJ.
Nice.
So we're going to be repeating
yeah.
that for our 1-year anniversary. It was a pretty
Awesome.
hyped up event. It was pretty cool.
I love that. We need to go.
I
we
think
do.
so.
You need to come.
Now,
Exactly.
you brought some things here, and obviously one of the things that you do is education. So what have you brought with us?
A couple of different things, actually. Some toothpaste, some toothbrushes, some flossers. Let's start with flossers, because it's something that's very often forgotten. You don't have to technically floss your children's teeth until they're touching at the back. Those molars, especially most kids have space, 2 out of every 3 kids. But very often, as the molars start to come in, they start to squeeze everything together and you get tight spaces. And the toothbrush, the bristles, they're too thick. They don't get between the teeth. So that's why we have these little flossers. So I have these little guys. We have some different brands. I just stopped at my local Walmart, picked up a whole bunch of stuff. So really they have this everywhere. They come in packs of 75, 100. They're these little flavored little pieces of floss, and they just kind of wiggle right between the teeth. I actually don't do it at the sink during brushing time with my kids. I do it at bedtime when they're kind of lying down in bed. It's easier for them to separate it as 2 different events. And also to make sure that we can engage them in that topic. With toothbrushing, one of the big mistakes, kids always go for these guys. Kids always go for these big electric cool toothbrushes, and they're really neat. But the problem with them is A, they're battery run, so they don't last very long and they don't vibrate very much. And B, the heads are gigantic. So what we're looking for is something to cover 1 or 2 teeth, really, really small, something more like this. To make sure that we can really engage and not choke them, right? Or any, that feel that gaggy reflex. And lastly, go ahead, absolutely.
I gotta hold this up.
This one's really tiny. These really cute.
It's so adorable. That one's adorable.
And then lastly, there is a big push to explain fluoride-free versus fluoride toothpaste. Really, until they're able to spit, we explain, typically the notion was that we should only use fluoride-free toothpaste. Really, 90% of the job is just done mechanically by the toothbrush. So there really is no need for anything else on the toothbrush. But these toothpastes all have fluoride. They all have the same amount. This is my kid's favorite. It's strawberry. They also have a watermelon flavor.
Oh, wow.
It's really easy to squeeze out, and that usually helps out a lot.
Super cute. I'm just in love with this guy here. Like, I can't keep my eyes off
put your
this guy.
submissions in.
I'm going to. I'm going to totally do that. Well, you know what? Thank you so much for being on the show. It's been amazing. And one of the things I wanted to say was I love the idea at any age, information is power. So we're empowering these young kids for their dental health, right? So that's amazing.
Absolutely. Thank you guys so much.
So wonderful.
Thank you for having us.
All right, stay tuned. We're coming back up with fire prevention with the Georgina Fire Department. Stay tuned.